Okay, guys, we are gonna do a little get ready with me. We are gonna do a Halloween Q&A because obviously I'm getting ready for Halloween rave. I cannot wait. But yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup, get ready. I'm going as Freddy Krueger, so that's what the makeup we're doing. And I'm just gonna answer your questions as I go. Okay, what was your favorite Halloween and why? My favorite Halloween was probably last year. Only because like I went to basically the same event I'm going to this year, which is Detonate. It was just insane. It was really, really good. I loved my outfit. I went as Cruella, and yeah, it was just really, 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 really good, and I really enjoyed it, to be honest. And so that's probably why it was my favorite. Like, I don't really have any other like standout years, but last Halloween, the event was just so, so good. Oh, by the way, I didn't even say what I was using on my face. Here you go. This is what I use. Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid. It's a bit gross, and I probably should get a new one, but... Is doing trick or treat a thing in England? Yes, but like, only up to a certain age. Like, you won't see adults doing it unless they've got kids. But like, yeah, that's the thing. But most of the time, the way you know whether you trick or treat, so some houses do it, some houses don't. You put pumpkins outside your house if you want people to knock on your door. And if you don't put a pumpkin out or like don't have decorations, they tend not to knock. Favorite Halloween film? That's actually a difficult question because there's a lot of classics that I actually haven't seen. My favorite Halloween film? Probably Nightmare Before Christmas. Probably Nightmare Before Christmas. Do you believe in witches and magic? It depends what you mean. To a certain degree. I know you guys are gonna think I'm delusional. I know. But I don't know, like, maybe not in the sense like, ooh, Alakazam, Expelliarmus, you know, not like Harry Potter kind of wizards and witches. I just think like there's a lot of people, like spiritual people, technically class them as witches, because I feel like a lot of people see themselves as witches as well, people who do that. Like, you know, people who do like tarot card readings and stuff, but not like in a bad way. Yeah, that's the thing, like I don't believe like they're like out there to get people, do you know what I mean, or making spells to like curse people, but like, I don't know, I don't see why they're not. Anybody can be a witch if they try hard enough. Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees? I'm gonna say Michael Myers. I don't really like either of them though. They're both villains. They're both not very nice, and they both have like horrible like masks. Not the one. Have you ever seen a ghost? I actually haven't. Not personally. Oh, by the way, this is what I'm using on my face. Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. It's translucent powder. But no, personally I've never seen a ghost, unless you're talking about at Fright Night last night. I definitely saw a few things that were very spooky looking. But were they real ghosts? No, they were paid actors. But I've heard stories, and my mum, so where my grandparents used to live, their house was supposedly haunted, and like it used to be a vicarage, which I don't know what that is. I don't really know what it is, but I remember my mum telling me about it. And she said when she was a kid and she lived in that house, she thought she was in the shower and she thought that she saw a ghost in the shower, which is terrifying. Like, you're literally at your most vulnerable in the shower. Oh no. It would be terrifying. It would be absolutely terrifying. Right, next, concealer. Again, Maybelline. This is a concealer I use and it looks disgusting, and it does look grim. I do apologise, I've had this for a little while. I need a new one. Again, I really just need to get a bunch of new makeup, to be honest, because it's all looking kind of gross. But if you had to pick a horror movie villain to unalive you, who would you choose? Oh Lord. That is a very dark question, but this is a Halloween Q&A, so it kind of makes sense. But if I had to choose a horror... Do you know what? I feel like I would probably say Freddy Krueger, you know, because at least it's happening in your dreams. At least you're asleep. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've had some very vivid, horrible dreams, but you obviously don't feel it. Like, it obviously is happening to you, but you're asleep. So I feel like if I was asleep, and I know it happens in your dreams, but I don't know, like, you'd be asleep, wouldn't you? So yeah, I'm gonna go with Freddy Krueger because at least you're asleep, you know? Okay, you're stuck in a horror movie. Would you rather a hot, jacked killer or a horrible monster that would rip you to shreds? Jesus Christ. Well, I feel like obviously the hot, jacked killer. Why on earth would I want, or at least then, like, you know, like you've got something, there's something good to come out of it. At least you're being killed by someone hot, kinda. I mean, it's still not good, but I feel like it's lose-lose with the monster ripping you to shreds. Do you know what I mean? And it'd be pain. Whereas like a hot jack killer, it'd be hot and it'd be enjoyable to like look at, you know. But he also might do like a quick, painless death, you know. Might just go done, dead. I don't want to be ripped to shreds by a monster, to be honest. Or killed, to be fair, but, you know, if I have to pick one. I think either way it's pretty bad, to be honest. I can guarantee, right, you know, because I'm, like, doing my makeup on camera, I can guarantee it's all going to go very wrong. And as soon as I do it off stream, I'm like, oh, wow. Do you think it's dangerous these days to open your door to a trick-or-treater? I don't know, because 90% of trick-or-treaters is kids. So realistically, what's there to be afraid of? Do you know what was scary though? Back in the day when they had killer clowns, you know that year where they went round and like, I would not have opened my door that year. I mean, I don't open my doors to trick-or-treaters anyway. But, yeah. Okay, this is the contour palette I use. Iconic London. This one. But as you can see, it's literally like nearly all gone. Because I use it religiously. Like people who egg houses and what's the other one, like toilet roll, don't know what they call it nowadays, but that's worse than trick-or-treating in my opinion. Would you get rid of any current tattoos? Yes, I want this one here. It was supposed to be the opposite of this one, which I love this one. But this one, it was supposed to be like a, what's that one? White flower, black leaves. And this one was supposed to be black flower, white leaves. But it went all fully shaded. And so I want the leaves lasered at some point. Oh wait, yeah, the leaves lasered at some point. Just to like change it a bit. But once there's more around it, I feel like it's not going to matter too much. This is the blush and highlight palette I use. It's the Revolution one. Right, I'm going to blend out my face now. Right, I'm just gonna tie my hair up because it's pissing me off having it in my face. Have you always been comfortable in front of a camera, and if not, how did you get there? No. If you've been here for a while, you'll know that like, even if you look back at my old clips, like I don't recognize myself. I don't know, like it wasn't that I was like not comfortable, it was just more like, I don't know, I feel like I'm more myself and more comfortable in front of the camera now. Like I think it's just practice and just being on camera more. It's literally just exposure therapy. Like if you're uncomfortable doing something, just do it. Right, I'm gonna do my eyes. I need I wanna do like a dark eye, so I need my smaller brushes. Could you quit Fortnite if you wanted to? Yeah, why not? There's so many other games out there. Like I could realistically I could do anything I put my mind to. I can quit Fortnite if I wanted to. But I don't want to, so. This is really old and disgusting, and you're gonna realize my makeup is all very old and disgusting, and I do apologize, but this is the Morphe James Charles palette. But this is what makes it worse. Look how disgusting it is. The red is nearly all gone as well. I'm a clean girl, what can I say? And I'm gonna use this shade right here, this one. Okay. Also, any tips for getting the best makeup look for Halloween? I would say if you want to do a makeup look and you're unsure, get loads of reference pictures from Pinterest. Like that is the best place. If you don't know like kind of what you want to do, but you have like an idea in your head, get loads of pictures off Pinterest and then kind of like use them as reference and think, okay, well these are the colours I need, and see what you've got in your own palettes. And just be creative with it. That's what I would say, like, with makeup in general, and like, especially for Halloween, like, don't be afraid to like do something a bit more bold, I guess. Like, if it goes wrong, like, you can always just wipe it off. That's the good thing about makeup. So I'd say just be creative, and it's the same thing with what we were just talking about. Like, it's just practice. Like, if I found loads of pictures the other day of like my makeup from like Halloween or like uni, when we used to do like themed nights. I found loads of pictures of my makeup back then, and I was like, I could see what I was going for, but it didn't really work too well. Right, I want a slightly darker colour on top, like in the like darker areas. I don't know what colour I'm gonna go for. Or I just do like a sparkly colour over the top. I think I might do that actually. I'm gonna put this one, it's like kind of sparkly. I'm gonna put it on my, like, on the lids. Will Donathon come back and do you think part 1 can be topped? I don't know if I will ever do a Donathon again. No, I will. I'm joking, I will. It literally threw me so much though. Like, once I ended stream, it literally threw my schedule, and I was just not good for a fair amount of time because it just, like, it all hit me. Like, was not fun. But I'll definitely do another part. I've said probably start of next year. I want to do one to save up to, if I want to move to Barcelona, I'll do like a proper donathon for that. But there's so many things I'd change. I don't think I'd include time sleeping, and I would get a good night's sleep every single night. So instead of like, yeah, I would just start and finish at the same time every day. And if we did like, so say I'd do like 12 hours a day, and I'll just pause the timer. That's how I'd do it next time. Part 1, I don't think it could ever be topped. 31 days is wild. I didn't even expect half of that. Like, I didn't even expect 2 days, and we got to 31 days. So I personally don't think we could ever top it, but who knows? Who knows? You guys are crazy, and I don't know. I didn't expect it this time, so I don't know. Do you ever do non-makeup stream? Yeah, most of the time. I do baking streams Mondays or Tuesdays. Recently, the last 2 weeks I've done Tuesday. But basically I do one baking stream a week, one football watch along stream a week, one gaming stream a week, and then I might start doing an extra stream for like makeup, cosplays, just chatting, that kind of thing. Right, eyes. I want a littler brush. I'm gonna use this tiny little brush, and I'm gonna use the white with a bit of this like sparkly one just on the inner corners of my eyes. So that one and that one, like slightly in the corner. Would you rather know the death of your date or the cause of your death? The cause. Because then I can, it's not that I would avoid it, it's just more like, I don't want to know when I'm gonna die, because that would be horrible. Like, you'd literally be counting down the days, it'd be horrible. So I think I'd rather know how than why. No, how than the date. Okay, eyeliner. I'm using this eyeliner, the Slick Flick one by Revolution. I should have done my eyes first. Oh well. If it was like, my cause of death was like being, if they said, oh, it's being near the sea, then I'd just avoid the sea, and like, I love the beach, do you know what I mean? And so I feel like you'd lose out on a lot in life, and you don't know, I guess if you didn't know when, then it'd be like, I don't know. You could still do those things, but up until that point. I've got red all here from the fallout of my makeup. I really should have done my face after, that would have made so much more sense. I'm gonna tight line my eyes with this eyeliner kohl pencil from Revolution, again. Okay, why did I choose B for my name and branding? I chose B because my original name on Twitch was DaisyFayeX, and I hated that all of my things weren't the same on everything. And my last name, well, my uncle and like my aunt and everyone used to always just call me DaisyBee. And when I was trying to think of like a new name, I was like, Bee's kind of cute. Because originally I was trying to change it to like, I don't know, something kind of cute. And like Bee's easy to like brand because like bees, you know, obviously. And so it just kind of stuck. And I was like DaisyBee. And then DaisyFayeBee was like available on all social media platforms. And I was like, they all match and I'm happy. So it was literally just me being very particular about wanting the same name on everything. Right, I'm just gonna put some more foundation over. And concealer. I did exactly the same, you know, when I did my It makeup, because I'm so used to doing my base first that I just didn't think. And then I was like, oh shit, I've got red makeup everywhere. So I had to go back over it with my foundation. Powder. Where the hell did I put that? Okay, I'm just gonna go over some more concealer under my eyes. Right, I'm gonna put setting spray on. Just so that it doesn't come off. Because I know what it's like. I go to a rave and I start sweating everywhere and it just all comes off of my face. This is the setting spray I use. It's the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. It's pretty cute. It works well. Mascara and eyelashes next. This is where it gets stressful because I can never put my eyelashes on right first time. The eyelashes I use are Eyelaw ones. I haven't got the actual packet because I just have them. I just reuse them. You should cosplay as a Chelsea defender by dressing as a ghost. Would you rather Arsenal or Spurs win the league? Spurs. I said this the other day because the only reason I say Spurs is because, like, I don't know, Spurs, they haven't won anything. I feel like it's about time that they've finally got a trophy. Do you know what I mean? Like, it'd be nice to see someone else win the league. I know Arsenal haven't won it for years, but I don't know. If you met a vampire, would you let it bite you for eternal life, or would you shove a stake in its heart? It depends who it is, because like if it was like Edward Cullen and he was like had fallen in love with me, then I would do exactly what Bella did and want to be bitten and live my entire life with him. You know what I mean? But like if it's just a random vampire, just kill me off. Do you know what I mean? Like. Just I would just like, well, I don't think I'd shove a stake in its heart because I don't think I could do it, but I think I would just I wouldn't really care at that point if it's just a random vampire. What age do you think you will stream to? This is a good question. What age do I think I'll stream to? To be honest, like I see this as my full-time job, so like it depends what I'm doing, because like I see myself streaming for the foreseeable future. Like I reckon I'll be like pretty old, like at least 30. I hope, if streaming's still a thing, I hope that I can still maintain it and be streaming at that age. Like I would love to do it till at least I can. Like the thing is, although it's like my full-time job as well, I do enjoy doing it. Like I enjoy streaming, and even if I was at a point where like I don't necessarily need to be streaming, I could retire, I think I'd still want to do some like gaming streams here and there, or travel streams, you know, just because I enjoy it, you know. Do you fancy haunted houses? We were talking about this yesterday. I would love to go to a haunted house. The only thing that I wouldn't do is like Ouija boards. Like fuck that for a laugh. Like if there's any chance I'm getting like cursed, absolutely not. But a haunted house could be fun, like ghosts and shit. I don't mind. Like I think that could be kind of creepy, kind of cool. And a mascara. This is the mascara I use. It's the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara, and it's actually really good. And do I think Slenderman is cool? No. The dude's a creep. I actually was shit scared of Slenderman for quite a while when I was younger. Like I remember when it first became like a thing and someone told me about it, and like I don't know, like there's loads of like conspiracies and YouTube videos. It's like, oh, Slender Man is real, this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, I was so scared at such a young age, but now I don't really care. Like, I used to be like so anxious and scared as a kid anyway, and so when that whole thing came about, I was like, yeah, no thanks. I hope and pray that this is gonna stick. Okay, second eyelash. Do you know what's really annoying recently? Every time on Snapchat, I just keep getting notifications that people add to their story. I'm like, I don't really care. That sounds really rude, but like, I genuinely don't care. Like, unless somebody's messaged me, please can I not get like pings? Was it the McCrispy barbecue smokehouse you read? Yes, it's so good. It's so good. Definitely try it. There was one time I got eyelash extensions, and they literally irritated my eyes so much, and I ended up picking them all out. It's disgusting. Again, really outing myself. This colour? Oh, I forgot to say. This is the lipstick I'm using. It's just a Revlon. Revlon lipstick, the shade Rose Wine. I'm gonna add some of my eyeshadow onto my lip because I feel like it's not dark enough. We do a blindfolded makeup stream soon. That'd be kind of funny. We can do that. That actually sounds like a good idea. Ada 1 from Resident Evil cosplay when? This could be a good one, to be fair. I do want to do like more cosplay content. So yeah, definitely. Which 3 Prem teams will be relegated? I actually have a screenshot of who I predicted at the start of the season. I think I predicted Bournemouth, Sheffield United and Luton. Yeah, Bournemouth, Sheffield United and Luton for relegation. That's who I predicted at the start of the season. Are you not vegan now, and has it improved your health and other things? I'm not vegan now. I started eating eggs because of my hair, so obviously I have alopecia, and I was told that eggs are the best food for like hair, so I started eating eggs, and I just started incorporating just meat back into my diet, to be honest. Obviously it's hard to tell because alopecia is so, like, there's so many things that can affect it, like stress. And like, I'm still trying to get to like the bottom of what kind of caused it. I was healthy when I was vegan, and I'm healthy now. So like, it's kind of hard to compare. Like I was healthy both, and like all my blood tests tended to come back good. Like I wasn't deficient in anything other than vitamin D, but that's normal for British people because there's no sun here. So yeah, it's kind of hard to say whether it's actually improved my health or not, because yeah, alopecia is not just something that like you can kind of like track based on like certain things, you know? Okay, right, I'm going to do my Freddy Krueger makeup now. I don't know which side of my face to do it on. I feel like I'm gonna do it on this side. Actually, wait. Right hand. I'll do it on this side because it's easier for me to draw. This is kind of what I'm going for. Like these kind of patterns on my face, but like only on part of it. So kind of like this, but like slightly different because I don't really like how that's done. And I've got this palette, which is it's actually disgusting as well, Revolution Artist Collection multicolor face paint tray. And this is actual face paints. Okay, I'm gonna start up here. Okay, step number 1. Done. Oh lord, I'm dreading this. Do you miss lockdown for the gaming? Not really, because I do gaming as like my job now. So I get to game anyway, you know, like I get to play games on stream. So like, I don't miss lockdown for the gaming. I miss lockdown though I was literally talking to someone about this the other day. Like I miss it because there wasn't any distractions and I could just like focus on like what I do. Like there's like now it's like people have birthdays, there's so many things like I don't know, it sounds really bad, but I actually I'm quite, I don't know, I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed like the being in the house. Like I'm in the house 90% of the time anyway, so like I don't know. The only thing, like I would never wish it to happen again though, because I know how many people struggled. That's the other thing, like Twitch, because people were just at home like doing nothing. There were so many more people on Twitch. That's what I think a lot of streamers struggled with after lockdown, was because obviously people went back to work and like weren't on Twitch as much. People kind of got down about it because their views dropped or whatever reason, and it's like, I don't know, it's just because people weren't about as much. Painting your face with a mirror is actually the most difficult thing because it's all backwards. I don't think it's actually looking that bad, to be fair. I'm actually pretty proud of that so far. I only used the same palette, the James Charles one, just to go over and make the like bits at the top darker. What is your favorite holiday? Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's Day, etc. Halloween. I fucking love Halloween. It's literally my favorite ever. Okay, this is the finished makeup. I think it looks pretty cute. I need to decide what I'm doing with my hair and I need to put my outfit on, but I will do that right now.